Hello Internet and welcome to the 4th Exit The Retro devlog, where today we have a lot of exciting changes right here. I just made a quick little war behind police and more police. I don't know why police are having a war with other police members, but that's something that can happen in this game now. You can have little AI wars, like that, friendlies versus enemies. Let's go. And yes, we also have, as you might have noticed, a few new weapons. We have an M4 here. Honestly, a lot has changed since the first devlog. It has come to a point where, like, I've added too much for a devlog, and it's just loads of spoilers right now. But you know what? Whatever, I don't care. You're watching the devlog, you know that there's gonna be spoilers, you're ready for it. So, spoilers for Exit The Retro, but here we go. First devlog in a couple of weeks. This is what I've made so far. So first things first, as you can see, we have a couple of new chests. Now, there's this new brown chest, which I do not think was present in my latest devlog. So this is just a chest that has a random chance to give you any of these. Now, the chest also had a slight design, you know, a slight redesign. They have textures now on top of them to show what they are. There's like consumables, there's items, there's weapons, and then there's this, which again can give either a weapon, consumable, or item. So it's pretty funky. Then we have tier 2 chests, which is basically just less chances for commons and more chances for rare and legendary items or weapons. So you can see this is the weapon chest, this is the consumable, and this is the item chest. We have a lot of new additions, as you can see. This is new right here. Then these are all pretty much new except for the Bloxy Cola, and these are all new as well. We will showcase, well, I will showcase all of those later. And then we have the big boy, the chest legendary, which is basically, as the name suggests, a legendary chest that requires 2 keys to unlock, but it has a 100% chance of giving you a legendary item, consumable, or weapon. Now, it has a lot more chances to give a weapon than a consumable or item. I think it's about like 70% to get a weapon, and then 15% to get an item or consumable. So you're most likely going to get a weapon, but you can also get an item or consumable. So that's pretty cool. We have a new chest now, and these are very rare. These legendary chests are 1 in 20 chances to spawn in place of the normal chests, and these ones are like 6 in 20 chance, I'm pretty sure. These are like 6 in 20 chance. Something like that. I don't remember, honestly. But, yeah, we have a new chest. They're pretty funky. I've also worked on damages and whatnot, and something that is very, very exciting if we take a look at our map generation. Yes, we love talking about map generation. We finally have the first floor, which is Town of Robloxia. And if we actually, this is not actually, yeah, let's just do it. Town of Robloxia, boom, we just do this, and yes, it is done. It is done. And if we take a look at all of these and we remove some of these covers, it reveals the entire map. So we just remove a couple of these. Now look at that, we have the Town of Robloxia. This is the very first floor of the game. It is, of course, a reference to the popular game, Town of Robloxia. We have quite a few things from it, such as the statue from Town of Robloxia with a couple of NPCs that you can talk to. We have some parks right here with some ducks and benches. We have some trees, even more benches. Some cool hallway designs with even more benches. We have roads right here. We have roads and a little shop right here as well. Look at that. So this is the first floor. This is the boss arena. I will get to that later, honestly. It is very exciting what has happened with this game. So without further ado, I think the best way to showcase all of this is to hop into a run right here. So if we go ahead and generate the map, there we go, Town of Robloxia. So, the inventory has gotten a new thing right here. First things first, it's the index. If we click this button right here, this is the index which shows all of the new stuff. Look at that. In my last devlog, there were like 3 weapons. It was all of the hyper lasers, the 3 hyper lasers and the slingshot. And now there's close to maybe there's actually like 20 weapons in the game right now, which is very, very nice. All of these are gears, you know, the references to actual gears, such as the hand cannon, the scatter blast. Of course, we have the Colt 45, we have the Luger and Tommy guns, and the Gatling laser guns. We even have a minigun. Look at this, we have a minigun, and we have more items right here, along with, of course, the trigger switch. I did keep this, and we have some new consumables as well. So I guess the best way to showcase this is by just doing a run. So I'm not gonna do an entire run. I don't think I'm gonna get to the boss because I want to showcase it. But look at it. Oh, we got a special room. This is one of these special rooms. I'm not going to go into the dialogue, not to spoil too much, but there we go, we have new combat music and new enemies. They're not just bland dummies now, they are actual enemies. Look at that. That is very cool. They're little noobs, and they drop tixes because, well, we robbed them. There we go, and we kill them, and we proceed to the next room. So this is one of the first rooms actually designed for the floor. It's this L-shaped kind of room. Then this is the room that I designed yesterday, actually, so that's exciting. And we have a little error. Okay, so I did, before recording this video, I did mess around with the cops and kind of like doing the whole AI fight, which means that I did accidentally break them. So that's fun. I'm actually gonna quickly fix this. Oh, never mind, because Roblox Studio crashed. I'm not sure why this keeps happening. Roblox Studio seems to be having massive problems currently. I'm not sure what's happening. I've been crashing a lot lately, and it's really, really annoying. It just randomly shuts off and crashes. I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, so in old developing fashion, I accidentally removed one word from the script, and the entire thing broke. So that's that. For some reason, the noob NPCs didn't have that issue, but the cops, I don't know what happened. But I've added one word, and it works now. So excuse me for accidentally breaking enemies before recording, but these guys worked. So, you know, I thought that there was no problems, but apparently there were problems. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty sick. There's also another tune that does play as combat music. I'm pretty sure, did we hear it? No, we're only hearing this now, since either A, I broke the script, or B, we're just getting unlucky and only getting this one. But yeah, there's also cop NPCs right here, which you've seen from the starting of the video, where they did a little war. They have the Luger, which is one of the newest weapons. The Luger, how do you pronounce that weapon? The pistol. They have the pistol, the new pistol, and maybe we'll get a different track. Hold on, let's see. No, we're just only getting this one. Okay, that's fine. You know, this track is pretty funky. I like it. I really do like it. But they have more health. The weapon they're using is a lot more accurate and more dangerous. It has a lower cooldown. I will not make enemy weapons do, like, more damage, unless it's, like, explosive, like I did with the dummy boss while testing. But really, I want to keep the damage consistent, so, you know, no enemy weapon just does more damage than others, since that would be weird and inconsistent. But yeah, I think this floor turned out pretty well. It's still work in progress. There's still a lot of things to add, like new enemy types. I'm actually planning on adding an enemy type right after recording this video. So that's gonna be very fun. Also, we do not have a single chest room where the beep up, X-ray vision activated. I see a chest room. Okay, let's go. I want to show off some of the new weapons. Come on, let me get a good weapon to show off. The playtesters have done quite a good job. They are now credited in the intro sequence. They do deserve it. They helped me test quite a lot. And we have a tier 2 item chest. So we will open this to see what we get. And we got a legendary item, that cheeseburger. Look at that. And this is a very simple item because all it does is all health pickups are increased by 1. Now you might not think that that's too good, but really, +1 health can go a long way, especially if you have consumables that re-heals you. So that's really good. We got a flashbang, which is another new consumable. So let's just fill this up. I also did some stuff with damage, so I increased the enemy health, which means that I had to do some stuff with consumable charging and tweak that. So the flashbang charges very slowly, so I'll have to tweak that a bit more after this video. But yeah, I increased all of the enemy health like 3 times as much. The noobs used to have 15 health, now they have 15. I mean, they used to have 5 health, and now they have 15. I'm not sure what I just said, but yes, enemy health has been increased and weapon damage has been increased as well, because I've been looking at like the Wikipedia for Enter the Gungeon to like further understand the balancing, how I should balance weapons and enemies. So I looked into the Wikipedias and the weapons and enemies and stuff and bosses, and so I rebalanced quite a bit of the stuff, and it's working out quite well because I'm now seeing like the future of the, you know, future enemies that I might add in the game. They will be a lot more balanced with the health and whatnot. And this is the boss room. We still did not find a good chest. Can we find a chest, please? Or a shop? You know, I'll take the shop. Dude, we're only getting consumable and item chests. Where's the shop? Hold on. The shop is... Hold on. There's a chest here. This is another consumable chest. Okay, we're getting quite unlucky. Okay, shop. Where's the shop? Hold on. Shop. The shop is right here. Okay, so we have to travel back next to the spawn, the starting area. Alright, so the shop should be somewhere here, close by. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so we can showcase the shop as well. Look at that, we got... Josh is still here. I'm pretty sure he's Josh, right? Yeah, shopkeeper Josh is still here. And oh, we have one of the rare weapons, which we already showcased a little bit, so it's not that exciting, but we'll just buy it anyways. We have the M4 carbine, which has quite a lot of ammo and quite a fast fire rate, as you can see. It's a pretty good weapon. It does 5 damage, I think, which is almost the same as the slingshot, if not the same. But I guess now that we have the carbine, I can showcase the boss. Now, the boss turned out quite well. If I can find the boss room, it is right here. So there is the boss. It is the train conductor. Look at that. This is a pretty funky boss. He has a golden pistol, and he has quite a bit of health. I mean, the M4 does quite a bit of damage. And this is the first boss. Yeah, so I didn't want to give him too much health, you know? But I wanted to give him enough for that to still be a challenge. And this boss is unique because of his ability to summon a train that drops off these little guys. Look at that. That's pretty funky. Also, the flashbang, we can showcase this. So if we throw the flashbang, look at this. There we go. He is now flashed, and his accuracy has been decreased by a lot. You can barely hit me. Look at him. Look where his bullet is flying. So it decreases enemy accuracy, and it makes them slower. So that can help out in some situations. And I mean, the flashbang is a common consumable, so it's not going to be like that good. You know, it's very situational. You can also throw it on a boss and make him whack out. So look at that now. Look at why his bullets are flying. Look at this. So that's the flashbang, and if we just defeat him, there we go. Very nice. He gets defeated with a little animation, and we get rewards. We get a new weapon, which is the Colt 45 right here, and a health pickup. Oh, and look at that. We got an extra health because we have the cheeseburger. And then we finally have the level end, so we go into this portal, and look at that, I fixed the time, and it is now very nice. I want to show one more thing, which is, actually, I'm just gonna tell you this. When you defeat the boss without taking any damage, you get a new badge, which is pretty funky, and you get an extra chest that drops. It's a tier 2 chest, so you get an extra item if you do defeat the boss without taking a single hit, which is very cool. So that's that for the map generation and gameplay. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome. I'm gonna be adding more enemies and more weapons, of course. I have a lot of plans for new weapons. I'm not sure what other items. I mean, there's a lot of gears on Roblox, so I'm sure I'll just brainstorm something. But like, I'm having a bit of difficulties thinking of unique items and consumables to add. I mean, we have only 4 consumables. We don't even have a legendary consumable yet. We do have a legendary item and lots of legendary weapons, but no cool consumables yet. But I'll get working on it. I think I just want to add a new enemy first, and maybe a new boss as well. But that's pretty epic. Now, the next thing that I added, which is very important, is I added a tutorial level. Now, I'm not gonna show you the tutorial because it's, you know, you'll see when you'll play the game in 5 months when it finally releases, but it basically teaches you the main things like maps and inventory and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna showcase it because, you know, I don't want to spoil too much now in one devlog. And that's pretty much it. Now I just want to showcase some weapons. So if we take this chest right here and we kind of just, actually I'm just gonna take the tier 2 chest because it has higher chances of giving us very cool stuff. Of course I have these, which just spawn items right away, so I can take these, but I want some random items. So we have the sword, we have the hyper laser, we have the M4 carbine again, we have the Super Ball, which is a legendary, and we have the Luger. So we go into the map and we can showcase all of these. So here is the sword of oceans, I think, the sword of the waves. So if we go here, we can just look at this. Like it is a direct reference to one of the gears in Roblox. Actually went to play the game called Lucky Block Battlegrounds. It's like a pretty wacky game. You get a block, you open it, and you get a random gear from the catalog. Me and my friend used to play that a lot, and I went into that game yesterday to get ideas for gears I should add, and this was one of the gears that I got like inspired by. And so I added it into the game, which is very, very nice. Making weapons has also become incredibly easy now because I made quite a few weapons. Like, again, if we take a look, we have quite a few weapons. And I made a lot of custom animations for some of the weapons, which means that, for instance, if I want to make another pistol, then I could just take the animations from this pistol and give it to the new pistol. Which means that I do not need to make more animations. Of course, I'll still make more animations for other weapons that do need them. But for simple things like, you know, more pistols and assault rifles, I already have animations for them, which means that I can make those weapons very quickly and efficiently. And also, the Super Ball is pretty epic. Look at those bounces. It has a lot of bounces. So I think that's pretty much it for this Exit the Retro devlog. There's not much more to show. You know, I showed the map generation, the new floor, of course. The enemies, I've showcased a couple of the weapons, not all of them, of course. But again, I don't want to spoil too much for when the game does come out later on. There's still some bugs to fix. As you can see, bullets still just being here. I know how to fix it, but I still haven't done that because why not? This is the pistol. Look at that, pretty quick fire rate, quite a lot of ammo. I'm really trying to find like the perfect balance. So some weapons wouldn't be too overpowered and then others too underpowered. I'm making it so common weapons will have a lot of ammo, where legendary weapons will have a lot less. So yeah, I'm still learning the ways of balancing, but I think it's working out pretty well. So, I guess until next time, there's not much more to show. So, I'll see you in the 5th Exit the Retro devlog. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the 5th, right? This is the 4th, right? I'm pretty sure this is the 4th devlog. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, and stay tuned for updates. If you want to see more sneak peeks, join my Discord server in the description. Oh, actually, it's not gonna be in the description, or maybe it is. You're gonna find it in the About Me section of my YouTube channel, but go check the sneak peeks, and goodbye.